try to make this quick. The way I did Noah's zombie flesh, the melted flesh, this is safe for, he's 13 months old. That's how safe it is. If you have a latex allergy, this is a great alternative to liquid latex, and you can make it at home using products from your local grocery store. So what you'll need is liquid glycerin, which I had trouble finding. It's always at Walmart, and it's like $3. Knox gelatin, unflavored, and water. You'll need equal parts of each, and it creates this really fun, stretchy, nasty. Now it stinks. It smells funny, but anyway. So I'm going to mix equal parts and make a little and show you guys how to do it. You're going to want a plastic container that you don't care about. Shout out to the Greek gods, Greek yogurt. The honey flavor is really good, by the way. But save a container. You don't want to use something you want to keep. I have a regular tablespoon because that's how much gelatin usually, like it measures perfect. So measure your gelatin out. And it's 1 spoon into my throwaway container. Your liquid glycerin in the same spoon. Now if you want to make a larger quantity, I'm just making a small quantity for the sake of showing you how to use it. Into the gelatin. And water. It doesn't have to be bottled water. It could be tap water. I'm in the office, so this is what I can port. It's portable. There we go. Okay, so equal parts of everything. That's liquid glycerin, that's water, and gelatin, unflavored. And you're going to want to use something you can throw away. Typically, I'll use those little paintbrushes you used when you were a kid. But anyway, for the sake of speed, you're going to mix your ingredients together, and it smells lovely. Now to activate this, you will need to microwave it. But before I go to the microwave, you will need, to make this look even better, if you want to have veins under it, because it's kind of transparent and you want it to be veiny, you can use a eyeliner pencil in blue, purple, whatever color veins you want. You can either use your Wolf FX palette, essential palette, or most people have eyeshadows. This is another Beauty Treats palette that I found that's really cheap, but I really love. I use this shade a lot in my eye makeup, and this dark purple shade. Anyway, it's a cute palette, inexpensive. Or, which is something I use a lot when I'm doing zombies, my Ben Nye Monster Wheel. Grease paint. Any grease paint. So, okay. I will be right back. Oh, I'm going to go microwave this for about 15 seconds. So, yeah, I'll be right back after I do that. And I microwaved it for about 15 seconds, and as you can see, it's a nice runny consistency. Now it's going to be too hot to apply to my skin at this point, so this is where I would start creating a bruise effect. Let's see. I don't know if you remember from my previous videos of making a stipple sponge out of cosmetic wedge. You take your cosmetic wedge and you pull tiny pieces until it has a bunch of little holes in it. And then you'll dip it in your grease paint if that's what you're choosing to use, which is what I'm choosing to use. And you will See how it creates like a blotchy effect, and you just blend that out. Blend, blend, blend. And you can do this in any shade. You want to be a green zombie or you want to be more bruised. You can also use eyeshadows if you don't have grease paint at home. And just layer your colors. The darker you put it underneath, the more it'll show through. This gelatin is very transparent. So, okay, we did a nice dark blotchy flesh. Again, you can use like a regular eyeshadow or a wolf, your wolf palette if you want, whatever you want to use. Eyeliner pencils are great, which I should have sharpened this one, but I didn't. So it's probably not going to draw right. Yeah, it's not drawing right. But anyway, you can use a blue eyeshadow pencil to create zombie veins, fun, funky stuff. So let's see. Okay. When it starts getting a little thicker, it's usually safe for the skin. So let's try this out and hope I don't burn myself. And I'm just applying it directly on top of what I just did. Ooh. So again, to recap, liquid glycerin, knox unflavored gelatin, and water, equal parts, create this nasty translucent funky skin. Which is a great zombie alternative for those of you who are allergic to liquid latex. The only downside to this is it's smelly. Now, if you find yourself working with it and it starts to not stick as well, you can always re-microwave it and it will reactivate. Because it's starting to get really thick now. There we go. And I'll show a photo of some zombies I've done using this technique. That way you can see placement and what I've done with it. But yeah, so this is the nastiness that it is. The zombie flesh. Literally made with 3 products. One that's in everybody's house. I mean, you gotta have water, right? And glycerin and gelatin. And just a little paint underneath. Sorry, I'm like horrible. And if you want, you can pick at it, like in the middle, and create holes where it looks ripped and floppy. Wow. And you can go in with, let's go in with our eyeshadow, shall we? And let's rip it up. Now when you're ripping this, you have to be careful because it's on there good, but it's not as good as the liquid latex as far as like sticking. And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna add some depth with this dark brown eyeshadow I've got on this palette. Make it look even more rotten. Anyway, so y'all get the idea. This is just to give you an idea. You, as the zombie creator, take creative artistic license to do what, placement wise, whatever it is you wish. This is safe to put pretty much anywhere. It's so nasty looking. It smells gross. But yeah, and then when you're ready for it to come off at the end of the night, actually glycerin is good for your skin. So I recommend not putting it anywhere with hair. You want to shave first, by the way, because when you go to take anything like latex off or anything like that, it will pull fine hairs. So, but anyway, when you're ready for it to come off, it's relatively pain-free and nasty. But yeah, look, you put it. And you can also use this recipe to create gelatin prosthetics, like I just did with this. If I wanted to reattach it, I could reattach it with some skin-safe adhesive. There are two types of blood that I use with my zombies. Ben Nye's Fresh Scab is one. And my ultimate favorite is the Cinema Secrets Blood Gel. Now, warning, these will ruin your clothes if it gets on there. Yeah, it was totally worth it though, goofing around with my son. But yeah, Cinema Secrets Blood Gel is great. It is more liquidy, a more liquefied blood. So, again, using the stipple sponge effect, you can dip it in the liquid blood and just splat it everywhere to create a splatter effect, or you can drip it using a Q-tip. Whatever you prefer. If you're going to be a vampire, you might want to drip it. If you're going to, or either way, zombies, vampires, they're all messy eaters. And then the Fresh Scab is a thicker blood that's good for like wounds, like open wounds and things like that. So just wanted to let you guys know some of my favorite blood. Bye.
Say it.